All right, let's go to question number 17. Joshua Bolton says, should biblically immoral mean illegal? Surely if sin harms the community, then all legal sin harms society and should be against the law. I mean, I have a significant problems with that, is that it requires, among other things, us to do something that the Old Testament didn't even do, even when God gave them laws. Everything that was immoral wasn't illegal. Not everything. But also does more than that. It requires us to have as Christians, to have a mandate that we're not given in the New Testament. So in the New Testament, we're not given a mandate to reshape the laws of our society. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we shouldn't try to, especially at certain points. But we're not primarily given a mandate to go into and change the governments. Although I want Christians in government, and I do want them to change the government, don't get me wrong. But if I take this rule, Joshua, that biblically immoral should be illegal, therefore Christians, one of our important things is wherever we go, we create laws against all sin. Is I don't see that anywhere in Scripture, either in the Old Testament when there was a government, a holy government, or the New Testament where we have a people, not a government, who are going into every government and they're just bringing holiness. The other issue that I'll add to this is well, on top of the problem, there's no mandate to do it in Scripture. There's no example of doing it in Scripture. Is that there are sins that it would just be extremely hard to make illegal. Like Jesus says, if you look at a woman with to lust after her, you've committed adultery. Now you can make pornography illegal, and that would probably be a good thing, I imagine. But you can't stop lusting. How would I do that? If you make a law that it's illegal to lust after a woman, how do you enforce this law? How do you determine someone's done it? What penalty do you give them for doing it? So obviously not all sin can be brought into laws and made illegal. But should we promote good and holy laws? Yes, it's a requirement of government, but I think we have other ways of establishing what those laws are, and not just it's a sin, therefore it should be illegal. That's not enough by itself to justify lawmaking. We have to ask if the government has a mandate from God to enforce the illegality of that particular behavior. And if the answer there is yes, then I think that we need to make a law about it.